Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Gallivanter Baller STD that has been introduced into the game. This is another vehicle from the Chop Shop DLC, and in this review, I'll be going over the customization, the performance, and the armament because this is a Amani Tech vehicle. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to recommend whether or not you should even make the purchase. All right. So before we go any further, make sure you are subscribed to my channel with notifications turned on so you guys don't miss out any future content just like this. Money guides, tutorials, and live streams. Okay. So as you see right here, this is, the new Gallivanter Baller. It's based off of the very recognizable Range Rover. Never been a fan of Range Rovers at all, right? And that kind of continues into the game right here as well. The new STD will cost $1,715,000 just to get in the door. Let's go ahead and look at the customization. So you know me, any vehicle over $1 million, in my opinion, should have good quality customization, and the Baller STD definitely lacks on that. This reminds me of a vehicle from like 2017, 2018, where it's got okay-ish customization, but nothing that's going to be worth talking about except for some of the horrid spoilers, which we'll see here in just a minute. And as you can see right now, the front and rear bumper options are very limited, just four, including the stock variant. Right, you've got your traditional performance upgrades, which is pretty cool. But again, this vehicle is going to be unique because it has Amani Tech armor. Now, the one thing that I was kind of hoping for was Amani armor upgrade, but there is no Amani Tech armor upgrade on this, which we'll see here in just a minute. We've got several different hood options. Again, nothing too crazy. You got your typical cosmetics with this. With the Amani Tech, you've got remote control and missile lock-on jammer. And then later on in the video, we'll test the actual armament and see what that looks like. Because sometimes some of the Amani Tech vehicles, the remote control feature will give you some armor upgrades. So we'll take a look at that and see what it's all about. Okay, you see right here we got the stock headlights. Now you could also go into the LS car meet. You can have access to the Arena War headlight options as well, which are much more expensive, but keep it in mind you can do that as well. 12 different liveries. You got white, black stripes. You got white and black alternate stripes. You've got the for King and Country livery, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, but this vehicle, the Range Rover, is owned by Tata, which is an Indian company, so they're not even owned by the British manufacturer anymore. So it's kind of like it's just for nostalgia, I guess, right? You've got the Sasante Nova, and then the alternate, and then you also have the dual camo and the dual camo alternate as well, which is different. It's unique. You got Flint Racing. Me personally, I just liked the no livery at all. Just keep it minimal, keep it looking clean. 8 different mirror options. I like how you get more mirror options than you do front and bumper, options. But it is what it is, right? You got some mudguard flaps you can throw on there. You got your customized plates as well. Nothing wrong with that. I do love that we have the option to put customized plates on again. That's nice. Got those. For the primary color, you can swap it out as you see. For your secondary color, basically whatever you add that's secondary paint for the cosmetic upgrades will change. Stock, it's just those top fins up there. I believe maybe the stitching. You've got your interior color. No crew emblem option, which is kind of lame, right? You always want to have the option to represent the crew by putting the emblem on there, but that's not available. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but did not see that at all. 17 different spoiler options, right? And the spoiler does make a difference with the handling and the performance, so you want to have that on there to maximize. You've got some nice looking spoiler options that keep it looking minimal. Until you get down towards the end, the trunk mounted spoilers, the trunk mounted wing, the race wing, these look ridiculous. You've got the trunk mounted big wing. This gives me Karuma vibes right here. Please don't put this on your Range Rover. Okay, don't put this on your STD. it's bad enough with that name. The suspension looks good. I like how it cambers it out. Very nice. It looks good. Plus, when you put the arch, the expanded arch covers on there, that looks really good too. So that's a plus, right? Turbo upgrade on there as well. Different types of wheel options. You guys are all familiar with that. You know what that's all about. And then the window tint as well, which I think the window tint is mandatory, especially IRL. The windows on Range Rovers are just way oversized. Sometimes I like to do the comparison with stock versus upgraded. Stock top speed 96.47 miles per hour for the Baller STD. Pretty slow, right? The Baller with the performance upgrades though hits 108.58 miles per hour, so definitely an upgrade. But again, nothing to write home about. Still pretty slow for the actual top speed straight line. Around a track, the Baller is easy to drive because it is slower, because it is all-wheel drive. There's a lot of power to the front tires. However, it is a heavier vehicle, so once you start to get into your deeper laps, you do start to pick up that speed. It's got pretty decent brakes as well, but it does it feels sluggish. It feels heavy when you're hitting the turns, and then you can kind of feel the understeer with the all-wheel drive as well. So keep that in mind. It does want to kick out from time to time. Right now, let's go ahead and talk about the armaments. Unfortunately, there is none. So one RPG, one explosive rounds going to take it out. It does have bullet-resistant glass, however. Between 16 and 17 rounds, it'll definitely, at the very minimum, hit on 17 rounds, though. And if you do have FMJs, that will negate the bullet-resistant glass. So that's good, a little strange. And when you go into remote control function, some of the vehicles give you an additional upgraded armament boost, but it does not work for the Baller STD, right? So, big question, do I recommend that you just go out and purchase this vehicle? No, I can't recommend it. The armament's not there. It's not fast. The only thing you could justify is this: if you like the Range Rover brand, if you like the look, and it's a collector's vehicle. But bang for buck, there's way better options out there for you. All right, let me know if you have any questions or anything you want to add in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel with notifications turned on, and must smash that like button. See you in the next one. All right, peace out. Yeah.